Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem. We have a problem. It's a big one.
Yes, guys, we have a problem, a big one. We already have so many problems in the team, and this is what we don't really need in this moment where we are trying to build a brand new team with Enzo Maresca. We're going to talk mostly about the racism scandal that's going on. Argentina against France, Enzo Fernandez against Chelsea, French players, black players, and all that. But let me just start by something positive, because it's so much toxicity at the moment. Just relax a little bit at the beginning, and we're going to get to the topic. And don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Take 1 second. Your brother been here 24/7, reporting, giving you news for free. If you enjoy the work that this brother been doing here, please smash that like button for 1 second and 1 second only. Copa, this is a very good news for me because the boy don't have any day off after getting eliminated by Spain in the final. Not eliminated, after losing against Spain in the final. Copa is already back at the gym, building some muscles, and it's nice to see. He's gonna be stronger and better next season. I don't want him to be a bodybuilder, because if you build a lot of muscles, what's gonna happen is you don't have room to breathe anymore, and you open up to all kind of injuries. We've seen with Trevoh Chalobah, we've seen with Romelu Lukaku when he put those muscles and he became injury prone. We've seen with Mason Mount putting stupid muscles, but before he put those muscles, he never got injured before. So we have to be careful. Don't force too much. Let it grow naturally, but build some strength for the Premier League. He's already strong. We have also to let people be themselves and not try to be big shows. You know what I mean? You need, back in the day we used to have like Kaka. You would never see him with muscles. Romario, Ronaldinho, big Ronaldo. You will see them normal guys, but they used to ball. So we have to let them be flair players instead of you have to build this muscle, you have to be strong, you have to show your abs on social media. We move. Another good news before we move to the bad one. Gabriel Mec. Very interesting name to say, at least, because Mec just mean my boy or boy. Oh, in French, Mec, mon mec, my boy, my guy, stuff like that. But anyways, that is not what you're here for. So Gabriel Mec is another Brazilian gem that Chelsea are scouting at the moment and negotiating to get him. He's only 16 years old. And according to many reports from there in Brazil, you can see 2 Chelsea directors landed in Brazil to watch his next game. They've been talking and negotiating the price. He's 16, so don't wait for him to come this season or next season. But Chelsea are building for the future. The future is bright, my friend, and you have to trust this process. I like the way Chelsea are doing things, discovering those gems before they become big names, getting them on cheap, developing them, and then let's see what is going to happen. He's another attacking midfielder. He's 16 though. You can mold him. You can play him as a winger in the future. You can play him as a false 9. Whatever it is, he's still a kid that can be molded. But on his CV, you will see that he's an attacking midfielder who can play from the left of the midfield or from the right of the midfield and from other positions in the front 3. But at the moment, you can't really tell exactly what position he is best at. He's just good and enjoying his football as a kid at the moment, okay? And he's 2-footed. Like, he doesn't have a strong foot. That is very interesting. Because the last time I saw somebody like him was Ousmane Dembele. 2-footed. You don't know where he's gonna play. He can shoot from you don't even know what is his strongest foot. So this guy could be somebody to watch in the future. Now let's move on to the big one, which is the racism scandal that's going on in the Chelsea community. I'm not accusing anybody. I'm French, I'm black, I'm proud. So you know, okay? I started making videos 24 hours ago. If you watch this video or you go on the list, I mentioned it last night talking about how this could be a big issue for Chelsea if they don't handle it properly, if they don't address it. Everybody is interpreting the situation the way they want it, the way that fit their agendas and mindset. I'm not accusing anybody for being racist or anything. I'm just saying that this could destroy the dressing room. The fact that Enzo Fernandez is the guy who started that live Instagram, and immediately when he realized there is a problem, he cut the live stream immediately. That tells you that he knew exactly what was going on, and he didn't want to do it. You know, there are certain things that you don't do it intentionally. Back in the day, people used to call other people all kind of names, like, oh, you are a lady man, or you like pinks, and they try to paint you a certain way. It was kind of quote unquote normal. But today's society, you don't say those kind of stuff. So there are certain people who, in their mind, subconscious, they don't know that they are doing something racial. For them, it's a joke, it's a banter, it's normal. But for some other people, and in today's society, if you say those kind of stuff, it's considered as racism. So you see here, Chelsea are investigating the incident and taking it very seriously. Because this is a big money here. This is a big investment. 120 million that you invested on this guy. You want him also to be the shining light. You want him to sell the product around the world. And if you're gonna offend African people, black people, and then you're not representing the entire club. So Chelsea are taking it seriously. Let's wait and see what the investigation is gonna be. But I think it's a little bit too late, because I was probably the only YouTube channel that talked about it for 24 hours, and I got hammered by people. Oh, why are you saying this? Why are you accusing people? I didn't accuse it. It was there. I just brought it on the table so we can have a conversation, because trying to avoid it is not gonna solve any problem. But today, I saw some big account started talking about it, you know, a little timid, a little soft, because they don't want to touch where it hurt, because it's going to hurt your pocket. People are going to unfollow you. People are not going to send you super chat and money. So we have to be kind of in the middle, you know. Let's see where the popular opinion is going so I can keep my pocket full. Money is the root of all evil in this world. Liam Tony is a very close journalist working for The Athletic. He says Enzo Fernandez, and by extension Chelsea, have a real problem here. It's real. And some people would tell you, oh no, grow up, man. This is just a joke. It's not even a problem for me. I'm like, it's not a problem for you. It's a problem for the club. It's a problem for the image of the club. It hurt black people, and that is not good. And he continues, for those inclined to downplay this, point out the other players in the video, or suggest Fofana is the only reacting to it. It's worth nothing that none of the 6 French players in the Chelsea first team squad are following Fernandez on Instagram. Yeah, so many people are trying to downplay it. It's not a problem. stop being a baby. He told the truth. They have to go back to Africa and all that. It opened up another can of worms. You're not going to convince everybody when it comes to these kind of situations, but let's use a little bit of common sense here. ESPN FC, Wesley Fofana has responded to a video posted on Instagram, blah, blah. We all know that. And his answer is like football in 2024 inhibited racism. So he called what the Argentina team did, racism. And then if you read in the comment that he received in that post, Lord have mercy. It opened the door to all kind of people, all kind of racists online to come and attack him. Go back to Africa. You are such and such. You are monkey. You are all kind of insult that you can imagine. And we all know that Argentina are not really very clean when it comes to racism. Let's be honest. I'm not accusing anybody of racism. I love Argentina. I've been there on a mission. Great people, great friends. But why don't you see any black men in the national team? Ask yourself. They have a lot of black people. If you go there in Argentina, you will see conditions that they are living. We know the history between Germany old regime when they went to Argentina and installed themselves over there. So they install some kind of mentality over there from Italy old regime and Germany old regime, and people pretty much think differently, but it's normal for them because that's all they know. So they are not clean when it comes to this kind of accusations. So we have to be careful about the comment that we are making here. You go again. TLV. Wesley Fofana has now added the Ivory Coast flag as well as the French flag. Yeah, he's proud of his origin. He's not afraid of saying where he's coming from. And that's why he added the Ivory Coast where his parents are coming from. And he's proud of doing that. So I will encourage him for that. Kudos to him. This is a big, big crisis for this football club. If you don't see it, that means you are living under a big rock. Conor Gallagher just followed Enzo Fernandez on Instagram. I don't know even what that means, but there are so many versions. So all this time that they've been playing together, they don't follow each other. I don't know. I just don't understand where people are coming up with all kind of add-ons to the story, you know, add-ons. You bring more topics to the picture. Alex Disasi or Axel Disasi, Malo Gusto and Wesley Fofana have unfollowed Enzo Fernandez. Romeo Lavia also did the same. Yeah, Romeo Lavia unfollowed him, and some other black players that I heard, I can't confirm now, but by the time I finish recording this video, it's gonna be some other people. It's gonna be some more reports about this crisis. Malo Gusto, Wesley Fofana, and Disasi have all unfollowed Enzo Fernandez. I'm just reading comment here on social media, my friend. And I don't know what is gonna be. Listen, even if this is not true, the investigation concluded that he didn't do anything wrong. It was his friend at the background singing racial songs and all that. How are you gonna feel? Just put yourself in the place of black players in the team. Are they going to trust Enzo Fernandez anymore? Are they going to pass him the ball? Are they going to make jokes or go to a restaurant and have friendship and create some good relationship on and off the pitch? This is a big, big, big issue here, my friend. I am telling you right now, don't even think this is just nothing. Okay, so we are living in another territory of what about whataboutism? What about this? How about that? How about this and that? So people are picking up some clips from different accounts, what they said in the past, to try to normalize what Argentina team did here. They're going to say, oh, they are not lying because all those players are from Africa. Look at this. Look, the context in which they are singing those songs are just racial, if you look at it. And xenophobia and also what is called transphobia, all kind of whatever you're going to say there. So you will see people bringing Julian Alvarez in the conversation. Other people are bringing, oh, look at what Wesley Fofana did in 1996 back then. And somebody is going to bring, oh, so look at what somebody else said about this one. So it's about whataboutism. Try to point fingers on the other guy to try to normalize your mistakes or to try to defend something that you can't defend. So look at what they did. Oh, look at this player. Did you react this way about that? So it's always pointing fingers when it comes to situations like this. For now, Chelsea will not comment until their investigation is over, but they are now conducting one. So for now, no official announcement from Chelsea or anything. They're going to conduct their own investigation, and I don't know what the outcome is going to be. Enzo to apologize, Enzo to deny it, and the French Federation also are taking Argentina to court. So it's a big one. It's a big issue, and Chelsea didn't handle this properly, because if they took it off the business earlier, the issue came yesterday. I made a video yesterday, 24 hours later. Now they waited until it got out of control. Now they started investigating. If back then they say, okay, we are aware of, a video going through on social media and we are investigating, something simple like that, not pointing fingers on anybody, probably we were not going to be in the situation that we are right now. Wesley Fofana on Instagram, football is inhibited, racism, blah, blah, blah. We already talked about it. People, leave your comment and let's keep the conversation going. Chelsea Dodgers, he says, this will be a massive task for Enzo Maresca, his staff, and the captain, Reece James. That is true. How are you going to put them together? How are you going to fix this problem and them not faking to be friends? You know what I mean? When you walk with somebody that you really hate and you pretend to smile and go to lunch together, this is going to be something in the dressing room, and the consequence might be on the pitch that we don't see any cohesion. So I hope that Enzo Maresca is going to use his authority to say, if you're not playing as a team, if you don't put all your differences away for the good of the team, and then I'm going to bench you, I'm afraid we are going to break this team before even we build it.